Well, Aquinas College is investigating after a racist note was left on a student's door at his on-campus apartment.
Now the school and the student both speaking to our Lauren Edwards today, saying that they won't stand for that type of behavior, Lauren.
And they won't. That's what they both said to me when I spoke with the school's president of Aquinas College behind me, and when I spoke with the student himself. They both denounced what happened, denounced racism. And the student was saying that, he's vocal. He knows that he's vocal, speaking out against intolerance, speaking out against racism and racist acts. But you know what? What happened to him, he says, was inexcusable.
We just can't simply forget. We can't just go ahead and look the other way.
Racism, Raymond King says, must be tackled head on. King's a sophomore at Aquinas College studying political science. And a few weeks ago, he says he was the target of racism after finding a note on his door.
I opened up the letter and it had those very descriptive words on there. And I was just in shock. This was my dream school.
King was shocked and for a few days was afraid when he walked outside his home.
And this was just a really new experience where, it's an anonymous note. They knew where I lived. They knew what apartment door I lived in.
He says it was unsettling, which is the same way the school felt, especially the school's president, QUINN.
What happened there was a gut punch to all of us because that is completely opposite of what it is that we stand for here.
So they immediately launched an investigation, checking the school's security cameras. They didn't find the culprit, but says there's no reason this should have happened.
I just cannot imagine what possible justification there could be for a student to do something like this, for anybody to do anything like this.
Quinn says the person responsible will face some serious consequences. He says no students should feel unsafe on campus or in their homes.
We're not afraid and we're here to stay, and I won't go home because of this.
And that was King right there. And he was also saying that, he did get the opportunity to further the investigation, to get police involved, but he declined to do that. He's grateful for what Aquinas is doing and what they have done. And President Quinn says, though, if anyone knows anything, has any tips about what happened, to please reach out to him or school officials as soon as possible so that they can bring resolution and justice to what happened. Reporting live here in Grand Rapids, Lauren Edwards, Fox 17 News.
All right, very disturbing stuff. Thank you for that, Lauren.